Hey everybody, welcome back. So this week we're taking a look at shoulder stability and mobility in kind of a, all-in-one exercise for both sides of the body. So you can see here that initially I'm going to start out with a functional kind of an isometric stability of the extended and internally rotated shoulder while I'm promoting dynamic functional mobility on the other side. So now in the overhead position, I have that isometric stability component and I'm promoting shoulder extension and internal rotation dynamically on the opposite side. So once again, I come down on the left side, I'm going to promote stability. On the right side, I'm going to promote kind of a dynamic functional strength and mobility. And then I'm going to alternate and provide stability on this side, as well as working on that dynamic strength and mobility on the opposite side. In the overhead position, you can see that this is a shoulder flexion and externally rotated position. So we're actually working on shoulder external rotation. We're actually working on shoulder flexion if we're overhead. And then on the other side, we're working on shoulder extension and internal rotation. And you can see how after a few reps of mobility on one side, stability on the other, we can just switch. We just kind of flip it over to the other side, over to the opposite side. Now, the other piece of this is that if we turn this to the side, what you'll notice is I'm actually going to bring this back here and start over. What you'll notice, the first thing I do is I take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, pull those ribs down. Now we've got a stacked spinal position. We're not arching our back. There's no arch in the back in order to compensate for the lack of shoulder mobility. I'm going to keep that rib cage down, and I'm going to continue to breathe as that rib cage stays down. So once again, if we go back here, you'll see that the first thing that I do is I take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale, pull the rib cage down into a stacked spinal position, and now I'm ready to go again. So once again, provide stability from below, then mobility, strength, external rotation and flexion from above. Now I'm going to stabilize from above and provide a dynamic mobility and strengthening on the opposite side in the shoulder extended and internally rotated position. Again, we're looking for probably 7 or 8 repetitions on each side and then switch to the other side. And I cannot emphasize enough the importance of making sure that you take that deep silent inhale, exhale through the mouth and pull that rib cage down, stack that spine so we're not compensating through the lower back while we're working on strength and mobility in this position. So I hope that was beneficial for you. Hopefully you'll go ahead and try this out. Again, if you're wondering if this exercise is right for you, please come talk to us first, especially if you're experiencing shoulder and even neck pain. Probably best to get an evaluation before you dive into this exercise. Thanks so much for watching, and once again, I look forward to doing this again with you next week.